guys, as all of you know, I do like watching other people's YouTube videos. The other day I was watching Secret's video on feathers. Now she gets some feathers and she makes them look absolutely beautiful, and I was really inspired to do my own, but I was thinking, could I do it with a bit of a twist? Because she's really open to people, you know, using her ideas and coming up with new ones. You know, she's brilliant like that. And I love watching her channel. So thank you very much, Secret. I really appreciate you doing your videos as well. It's nice that we all inspire each other as well, you know, and everybody's so nice and really kind in our YouTube, you know, community. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to do it with a bit of a twist. Now, I went in city centre the other day, excuse me, and I managed to pick up loads of, these are just pigeon feathers, because I tried it with craft feathers and it was absolutely awful, because the craft feathers, because they're synthetic, they were just, you know, they just went down to nothing. It just didn't work for me. So what I'm going to try and do is make it into a quill. I've watched some videos on YouTube as to how to make a quill, and what you've got to do is, because it might not be very easy to see, so if I just draw a picture, let's have a look. So if I just draw a picture, so this is my feather, say, and I'm going to have to cut it like this, and then once I've cut it like that, the actual nib has got to be cut down here, sort of straight. And then you've got to cut it again into like a point. So I'll try and get it on, because I can't really think of how to best draw a picture of it, so I'll try and get it on screen. So if I put it here, and then I shall zoom in on it shortly. So I'm going to cut, I've never done this before, so it might end up all wrong. So I'm going to cut down there. Online they did it with like goose feathers and stuff, but I'm presuming they're all made of the same thing. So I'm hoping I can still do it. Right then, so. Oh, it's actually tougher than what I thought. Like, it's really hard. It does say online to like put it into sand and all sorts of stuff, but I obviously haven't done that. So now I've got that. Right then, so now what I'm going to do, let's focus in back to there. What I'm going to do now is cut. I'm actually going to do it with the scissors. I'm going to cut across there like that. So you've got to have a little cut in between as well, like that. Right then, let's have a try. All I've done here is get some, let's just get rid of all this nastiness that's on the outside. I have washed these, by the way, before I've used them, because obviously, you know, feathers aren't the cleanest of things, are they, to work with? So let's just get rid of all that. Oh, it's a horrible noise. Sorry. Right then. So I've got rid of all that nastiness around the outside. Let's see. Let's just actually cut a few of the feathers off the bottom as well, maybe, just so it's a bit more comfortable to hold. As I said, online they did it with goose feathers and turkey feathers and stuff. Now, I haven't got access to a turkey. Don't happen to keep a turkey as a pet. So I just went for, you know, something that I found for nothing. So let's see, in here, this isn't ink, okay, I will be honest with you, I haven't got any ink. I've just been hunting high and low, because I had some when I was at college, and I can't find it anywhere. So all I've done is I've mixed together some acrylic and some black acrylic and some water, and I'm hoping that this might, because it's permanent, isn't it, once it sets anyway, acrylic is. So let's have a go at this instead. It's doing it, it's making marks, isn't it? I mean, and the black's working as well. Might be a bit more scratchy than what you want, but it's just another thing to actually like draw. Just made the nib a little bit smaller, and let's see, I've just done that with some scissors. I don't know whether you're supposed to, but it's worked, so I don't care. There's no supposed to about it, is there? You just do what you want. So let's have a little think. Maybe if I dip the pen, the thing in a bit further. Obviously this requires some practice, but I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I don't know what it is. I think it's the noise. I really like it. I think doing your own name is so much fun when you're writing. Right then, let's try my favourite. I'm going to put on some nice 3D things as well. So I'm going to cut some of these off. I'm thinking these could go up the centre. This is just some stuff that I've bought from Birmingham Rag Market, if anybody's by Birmingham. Super place to go. Get some really cheap haberdashery from there. I'm thinking I like the look of that going up the middle. Very bling. So I'm going to want that going up the middle, and then it's going to have to finish about there. I mean, this might not be for everybody, this sort of design that I'm going to put on here, but you know, just think what's good for you and you do it how you would like it. Not everybody likes sparkly, and I do, but it's not everybody's cup of tea. I've got this as well, so that could go up the middle like that, and then that will go like that. Let's get some colours down as well, or let's think whether I want any thread on it, or you know, there's so many things that I don't know. This is all just ideas and just whacking everything out on the table as per usual. Oh, I've got some red thread. My IKEA drawers are coming in really handy. Bought the other few months ago. Well, actually last month. It wasn't a few months ago. Last month we went to IKEA and we just bought loads of things storage wise for my crafts, because it just got to a stage where I was just not wanting to go in my craft room because it was such a bloody mess. I couldn't get in there. Okay, so I think I've got enough there. I don't want to get too many things in case it's a bit too much. Little think about what I want to do now. So I've got all these thready things on that I want to put on. Let's move that to one side. I need a bit of glue down, don't I? That'd be useful. I'm just going to be using some white glue, PVA glue, so Elmer's in USA, or you know, PVA, whatever. Just cheap stuff, cheap and cheerful. I think I might want to put down a base colour first. It's taking quite a bit of paint to get it in. My paints aren't the best quality, so they're not very thick, not very dense like the colour in them. Do is put some of these threads on. So for example, glue them down. Don't know whether it's going to work. It might all end in disaster, but let's have a try. So like I said, I've just got some cheap PVA glue or Elmer's, whatever it would be, and then I'm going to try and stick some of this on. If there's any overhang, it can be taken away afterwards, can't it? So it doesn't matter. You can just chop it off. Like I said, I'm not sure it's going to work. I'm just having a bash. Right then, let's get some more of these threads and put these in as well. I'm not being very precise, as you can see. I'm just going for it. The idea is these look like they're actually in the feather. So I do need to get some on the other side. Hold it to the light. Put all the different threads in. So now I'm going to use my hot glue gun and stick down the centre that I've got. Being careful not to burn my fingers. So it really hurts. Off a bit shorter. There we go. Just going to get rid of a bit of that glue so it's not so gunky. And then what I'm going to do is get I like these. I like these here, these little hearts, and I was wondering whether I could stick one of them at the top and something a bit more blingy towards the top of it. Maybe something like that, I don't know. Let's just put it there. Let's go for it. Oh, a bit too much glue perhaps. There we go. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to find something. I think I've got some glitter nail varnish, and I'm going to go over it with glitter nail varnish now. Let's go and find it though. Let's have a go with this. I think it needs a bit of sparkle. It was Poet Spice that was using their nail varnish on some of her artwork the other day when I was watching it on Periscope, and I thought, what a super idea. Use your nail varnishes. I haven't got one, so it doesn't matter. Use what you've got. Right then, so there we go. So now we've got a bit of bling. So that is my completed quill. and I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll just show you how it works before I finish. So all I did was get some black acrylic in there. I mean, you could do the same to the back if you wanted to as well. So I've got some black acrylic and added some water to this, and then that's just working as an ink, because like I said, I've got no ink in at the moment. So all you've got to do then is just use it like a pen. And there you go. There's today's quill that we've made, and I hope that you enjoyed that tutorial. And thank you, Secret Soto, for inspiring the idea with your feathers. Much appreciated, and I'll catch you guys soon. Bye.